Okay, we are going to have a glitter party because this is the festive season. So we are going in to get this look that I had in my previous video, the Sephora VIB sale holiday haul, kind of story time, kind of mini review. But this is going to be a demo of the Galaxy palette, and we are going to add a little bit of some color pop because color pop is popping and we got to add a little color pop in there, so we're going to do that. Listen, I love, okay, hold on a second. Let's just go in and just take a look at these beautiful jewel glitter. This is a glitter party in a palette, and I am loving this for the holiday season. Rihanna was right on target for a glitter, all-in-one glitter palette, and I, for one, am really enjoying that it is an all-in-one glitter palette for all your glitter needs, a specialty palette, an accent palette, and I'm loving this because I don't know what it is, but there was a lot of people, not everybody, some people were having a problem. They were all getting their knickers in a knot. They were having a little bit of a hissy fit that this wasn't a one and done palette. And I'm like, but it's a specialty palette. As far as I'm concerned, and even Sephora's website, cue the slide out quote of Sephora that it is a one and done palette, but is a one and done glitter party palette where you get all your glitter needs. It is a specialty palette, and that was the whole reason why Rihanna made it for all your glitter needs at this holiday festive season. And I, for one, am all for it. I love the convenience of having an all glitter palette. I can just pull out the palette quickly. I can dab on whatever nice little glitter colors I have. They're pressed, so I don't have to deal with loose glitter. I don't know about you. I mean, loose glitter is amazing, but something about having all this glitter flying all over the place, I kind of like it already pressed in a palette. It's so much easier to work with. You can just pull out the palette. You don't have to find all the little bobbins that you need. You can just pull out one and done palette. One of the tips in using this, though, is either definitely just as normal loose glitter, use a glitter glue. This is a specialty palette. It does have special needs. It is glitter. Glitter's personality is you do need to use, it's very helpful to use a glitter glue. It's gonna keep it on your skin and not flying all over the place. Also, it impacts the glitter. It makes it that much more glittery and intense. If you don't want that, you can just use your finger, use your brush, and get a lighter wash. I've seen somebody do that where they just did this beautiful light wash with this. But if you really want more of an impact for a party, Christmas party, company party, then using a glitter glue or wetting your brush will do the trick. Wetting your brush has a tendency to almost metallicize it a bit, whereas using glitter glue maintains the glitteriness of it. So I like using a glitter, and I'll show you my technique in the demo on how I use the glitter glue, because my eyes are a little bit sensitive, and that's why I employed the Super Shock shadows. It gives it a little bit more impact, but it also protects my lids from the glitter glue. Just gonna give you quick little details first so that in the demo will come afterwards. And if I didn't cut in the swatches, you're always going to get swatches from me. I'm going to do it with just my finger, and then I'm going to try and do another swatch with it over glitter glue so you can see the difference between the two. these are 14 shades, and each of the shadows you get 1.4 grams of product, which is a decent amount of product. Some of them are more sheer, like this one. What is this one? It's Meteor Crush. This one is a little bit more sheer. This one, they're all glitter, but this one's a little bit more sheer. This is more of a top coat. So some of them more top coats and some of them more can play on their own. This one here, Midnight Bolt, it has the least amount of glitter of them all. So don't be surprised when you're using Midnight Bolt. It is more of a metallic than a glitter. It has more base than a glitter. Mainly all of them are more glittery, and this one's mainly a top coat. This one is amazing. What sold me on this palette was, oh my god, pretty much all of them, but Sunburst. This one definitely, Cosmic Ocean, which reminded me of Natasha Denona's Aries, the blue in Aries. I mean, I was so in love with this color. And then Extraterrestrial. This is like an amazing green. In fact, it's so amazing. It's kind of like this green with this kind of olive. It's a duochrome. It's got this olive base to it, yellow base to it. I wore it one time, went out to a mall, was traveling on the subway. Of course, as I said in my other video, I have to go to the washroom a lot because of the medication I'm on, so I had to stop in the subway and go to the washroom in one of the subway washrooms. When I was there, a mother stopped and goes, "Oh my gosh, I love your eyeshadow." I was wearing Extraterrestrial. On top of that, she stops her daughter, grabs her daughter and goes, look at her eyeshadow. Isn't it amazing? So yes, Rihanna, you hit it out of the park with this eyeshadow specialty palette. The other thing is, though, it's not that unique. I gotta be honest, it's not completely unique. This is not a unique idea. Urban Decay did it with the Moon Dust palette. The only thing is this has more colors, and this is why it was sold me on this one, because it had more colors. There's another reason why, but I will get into that. Also, the Glitter Bomb palette by Too Faced, same premise, exactly the same premise, except with the Too Faced one, they do add in the base colors of the white and the black so that you can kind of pseudo transform that. But you can do the exact same thing with any of your other shadows. And most of the videos that I saw reviewing the Glitter Bomb and Moon Dust never ever complained about it being a one, oh, it's not a one and done palette. Oh, I have to pull out another matte palette. Everybody got the premise of it. I just don't understand why everybody had, so many more people had such an issue and not got the premise of this, because it was clearly stated on Sephora's website, and I think it's pretty understandable. The other thing is that all three of them were produced in Canada. I suspect probably from the same manufacturer. However, the reason why I picked this one up over the Moon Dust, and I never picked up the Moon Dust, was because I am actually allergic to Urban Decay's eyeshadows. On top of that, I really love the extra shadows in here. Moon Dust doesn't have that blue. Moon Dust doesn't have Extraterrestrial. I really wanted all those extra shadows. However, when I was in store, I do have to be honest with you, I did swatch the similar colors that were kind of the same in both palettes. They look practically the exact same, except I swatched them side by side, except that I did find that the Urban Decay's Moon Dust was a little bit more, had a little bit more of a base, color base to it, therefore it had more pigmentation, and there seemed to be just a touch more glitter to the swatches. But I wasn't swayed. I have to be honest, I wasn't swayed, even though I was slightly disappointed that Fenty's didn't match up to pigmentation and as much glitter, though this does have a lot of glitter. But because I am allergic to Urban Decay's Moon Dust, and because I really was in love with all of the extra shadows in here, this won out for me. Sometimes pigmentation doesn't win out if there's something more swaying me, and it still works almost as good. It's not like a flop, it is just amazing, but that one's just a touch touch more? Well, that's basically what it is. So I was not swayed. This is a go for me, and I'm not allergic to it. Anyway, if you want to see how I know this is probably, once again, a long explanation, pseudo review, but if you want to see how I got this look, then keep on watching. So let's get this party started. First, we're gonna start off with the Urban Decay Primer Potion in Eden. This is like my holy grail, and I like to use this to cancel out my hyperpigmentation on my lids. And of course, it helps to hold all the other colors in place because I have very oily lids, so this makes my eyeshadow last and last all day. It's awesome, and it gives me a nice even lighter canvas to work the colors on so they show up brighter. And of course, seeing that we're going for the festive look, we want everything bright and shiny. I mean, we are the glow beauties, right? So sorry, I tend to crouch because my up close vision isn't the best. Even though I got one eye operated on to see far and one eye operated on to see close, something horrible happened afterwards. I used Retin-A, it mucked up my eyes, had to use steroids in my eyes for over a year, off and on of course, and that did in my up close vision. So unfortunately I'm as blind as a bat. We're gonna go into my little palette here, and this is gonna be for the crease because, as you know, our little Galaxy Specialty Glitter Palette doesn't have any mattes in it because it's a one-stop shop for our glitter. So I'm going into this one here, which is Chamois Nude, and I'm gonna go into my crease with it to kind of give a base, and I'm not gonna go on the lid because I want the lid to still be sticky. This one here is Fairy Tale by Makeup Geek, so we're gonna tap into this, and this is gonna go into the top of my crease. Didn't go in very lightly. Lord have mercy, I did not go in very lightly. This is what happens when you don't see too well and you get overexcited. What I love about the Galaxy palette too, not only is it a one-stop shop for your glitter, they named all the names so cutely. They're all Galaxy inspired names. Now we're gonna go into Regalia Purple, and that's by Coastal Scents. You can get these, Coastal Scents just had the Black Friday sale, and they were just, I think they were like 98 cents or 95 cents on sale. So normally about $1.95. So these are amazing. Kind of like an indigo color, Regalia Purple. It's a purple blue. So anyway, yeah, so the colors in the Galaxy palette are all named in these really cool colors. We're going to be doing Cosmic Ocean. That's the blue, light blue. Similar to actually the Aries, Natasha Denona's Aries eyeshadow. The blue in that. And that's what sold me on this. That and Extraterrestrial, the green, the kind of lime green with a golden shift or something. Those were the two colors that sold me on the Galaxy palette. And some other of the colored names, Mars on Fire we're gonna be using. What else? Midnight Bolt, Sunburst, Milky Way. There's another one called, it's a kind of a drab one, but it's great for using as a darkening color to give dimension to your eye in the outer corner, and it's called Planet X. A very apropos name for all those X's that you need to kind of X out of your life, not have any fuzzy borders, just like the ex that I had that called me just last night. Thank goodness he Skyped me so I knew who he was, I knew who it was, so that I didn't answer the phone. He belongs on Planet X. Yeah, and then he tried to call me later on at night on my landline. And because I knew that he had called me just earlier on Skype, I knew who it was, so I knew not to answer. It's a typical pattern of his to do that, so it's like, I ain't answering, I ain't answering. I don't like fuzzy borders in my relationship. I tried to be friends with him. He kept on calling. I kept on saying, look, I can only be friends with you, but seeing that he seemed to want some fuzzy borders that I'm not into, you know. I honor myself and I honor the relationship that I had with him. We actually had a real relationship, so I ain't having no fuzzy border, weird, cheap and nonsense, nothing. Once we're done, we're done. That's the way I treat my relationships. So, and I like to respect myself, so no. And he keeps on calling and I keep on saying the same thing, so I don't want to repeat myself, so I ain't answering the phone. So, and this has been 3 years, and especially if he calls you, finds that you're in hospital and can't come visit you because he's got hospital fear or something like that. That's his excuse for not coming to visit you when he says, okay, I'll be friends. Not quite a friend. So when he can't prove himself that way, don't need to waste my time answering phones for 3 years. So I did it for 2 years. Don't get me wrong, I gave him a chance for 2.5 years, so I think that's long enough. It's done. That was another ranty something, but Planet X triggered me for some reason. So anyway, we're gonna go into this color. This is beautiful. This is ColourPop Slave to Pink. I like to put this down before I put the glitter, a base, whether it's any other metallic shadow or whatever. And the reason why I have twofold reason, I want to give a little bit more impact to the glitter, and also mainly for actually protecting my eyes from the glitter glue, because we're gonna go into Too Faced glitter glue. I have very sensitive eyes. If you don't follow me already, I have super sensitive eyes, so unfortunately this does kind of irritate my eyes over time. So by the second or third day it gets irritated using this. So I find when I'm putting a little bit more of a base to my eye first and then putting the glitter glue on, I think it helps a little. I think it does. So that's why I'm doing this. So, and what better color to do it with? This is Slave to Pink. Actually, this is probably not the best choice either, because this is like a pigment. Apparently it's not safe to use on eyes, but whatever. This is like, this is the glitter, this is the glow, this is the festive season, and I'm just going for it. So this is the look I did in my last one of my last videos, the Sephora VIB sale haul. And guess what I'm having right now? I'm having one of those women's moments. I hope you don't notice. I hope I can cool off pretty quick. This is bae. This is amazing. When I first swatch, it's a little bit dried down now. When I first swatch it, it comes off just the base, but if you keep on going with it, if you keep on going, look at this glitter. Can you see that? It already has a little bit of glitter, but we're gonna go all the way. So with this, once you keep on packing this on your eye, like you can just use this on its own, seriously. But once you just pack this on the eye, and you just keep on going with it, you get that gorgeous purple eggplant base with this blue glitter something going on. But we're just doing it kind of lightly here because we're just using it as base, because we're gonna go all in for the glitter. Too Faced glitter glue. I'm gonna do one lid at a time and we're going in. Okay, so I've got a little strip here. So what I'm gonna do, I could use my finger, but I'm not, because I want to use my finger to dig into, to go in with the glitter in the galaxy. So I've got it on my brush, and now I'm gonna paint my lid with it. I'm gonna try and keep my eyes closed, and I'm only gonna do one eye at a time. And that's gonna make this glitter like really shine. So now, this is Mars on Fire. So we're gonna put that in the inner lid. Oh, look, 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 look. Yeah, baby, Mars on Fire. We are lit. Okay, so I think I'm going into Cosmic Ocean. Lord have mercy, I forgot what I did with my eye. It's okay, it's all good, it's all good. Oh, look at that. And what I'm gonna do is put Midnight Bolt on the end. There we go. I love Cosmic Ocean. Again, as I said, that's what sold me on this. Okay, so we got one eye down, and now I'm just gonna do the other one.
This is festive. Going into Cosmic Ocean on the top part. That one's showing it better. And then we're going into Midnight Bolt at the other.
So I'm gonna add more glitter glue here. Let's see whether I can do that. Sorry for the little dog who's barking, but when his mama goes away, guess she's doing her errands today, he barks incessantly. He just moved in, so she says he's a little nervous from the change. We'll give him that. And I guess she forgot to put on his little collar, specialty collar, that helps him not to bark. Whenever he barks, it gives off a scent that dogs hate, apparently.
But nothing's perfect in this world. Nothing's perfect. Especially when you don't have a soundstage to work with. This is not always a soundstage, let me tell you.
Okay, so now that we've got basically the eyes done, we are going to go into Shimma Shimma, which is this one right here by Makeup Geek. And we're just gonna do my brow bone highlight. I'm just gonna go ahead and just kind of just give more color to my cheeks. I already have a little bit, but I'm just gonna dab a little more on. One of my favorite blushes from BH Cosmetics. And it's only like $10, $12, pretty amazing. Don't quote me on it because they always have sales. Then I'm just gonna quickly highlight myself again with the amazing MAC Extra Dimension Skin Finish in Snow Gold, even though it's actually an iridescent pink. MAC likes to do that a lot. So I think their actual what you would imagine a Snow Gold is called Beaming Blush. And that's their gold one. And it's like this beautiful, soft, yellow, whitish gold. I really, really wanted that one, but now that I have Sephora Pro's editorial palette, it has what I call a beaming blush, a kind of very soft yellow gold highlighter in the first row. So I'm set. I don't need it, though. MAC's beaming blush is slightly on another level. I still don't have mascara, but I'll put it on right after. I'm gonna add some lipstick. I already got my base on, which is, this is the Color Lock, BH Cosmetics Color Lock in Faithful. And now I'm gonna put Sephora's, I believe this one is Seduce, don't quote me, I don't think it's Seduce. And now we're gonna put ColourPop's Hack. And I'm gonna put this old MAC lip gloss, and it's kind of like a more vibrant pinky red color, and it just kind of zhuzhes it up a bit. This lip gloss is so old. It's probably about, I don't even want to say, but it's probably about 8 years old. but it still smells great, and I never used it for like 7 years, so. Okay, and now just for the mascara, I will be back. So I hope you enjoyed this party in a palette festive demo of this look. I am so thrilled that I have a one and done, yes, a one and done place to go for all my glitter needs. I don't have to be pulling out loose glitter. It's all packed in there. It's a happy place to fall when I want to have some glitter and glow. So I'm really enjoying this palette. I'm liking this trend that's coming out now where there's more like shine and glitter and duochrome and triple chrome and overlays and underlays and transformations of eyeshadow. This is right up my alley. I mean, it's going into the lipsticks, the blushes, the everything, and I'm kind of liking this. And I'm noticing also the trend is with palettes, they're coming out with a little bit more, as Marc Jacobs calls it, the multi-finish sort of eyeshadow pans, where you're getting some little glitter, you're getting some little textured shadows in there, some little top coats, and those iridescent kind of highlighter colors that they packed in the editorial palette of Sephora Pros. Everybody's adding those extra little touches to their palettes, and I am so happy for that. This is like right up my alley, and I hope they keep it up. I'm really enjoying this trend. So this trend here with an all glitter palette also is right up my alley. If Rihanna wants to make another one with bigger glitter, I am all for it. I am definitely all for it. If you guys can recommend any other palettes that are a one and done packed glitter palette that has more bigger glitter in here, this is actually really nice, the tiny glitter, because you can almost use it more every day. You can add it as a little accent on your eye where everything else is, you know, like, you know, the center halo, or add it as a wash. With the bigger glitter, it's going to show up more and be a little bit more big party stuff, right? So, but I kind of like that too. So if anybody knows any really good one and done glitter palettes with bigger glitter, I can have a small one, I can have a big one, I am ready. So if you guys have any recommendations, let me know, and let everybody know in the comment section below, because it's fun sharing what we all know, you know, and then we're all having a good time. I know that you guys are glow beauties, so if you're glow beauties, you're gonna kind of like that stuff too. So we are joining the party. Hope you have an amazing festive season with your family and friends. And if you know anybody that doesn't have anybody to hang out with, remember them too, and include them in your parties and your festive season if they don't have anywhere else to go. Sometimes we kind of overlook them. We forget that there are other people that may not have anybody, or maybe they lost a loved one and they no longer can go to their place anymore. So just remember to notice them too and include them in the fun. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this video. Have a wonderful festive season, you guys. Whether you celebrate Hanukkah, whether you celebrate Christmas, to God be the glory, because great things He has done. And I like to shine all of that out, so with glitter and everything. If you enjoyed this, do give it a thumbs up, like, and share. Remember to subscribe and hit the bell notification button to keep up with all my videos. And remember, rock your own special beauty this time of year, and keep on going and keep on glowing. I will. Bye.